This is Jeff with Shout Out Minnesota, and we are here with
Jake Reed.
How you doing, Jake? Welcome back to Minnesota.
Oh, great. Good to be here.
You were in Rochester, Minnesota yesterday, and you were here today. I got to see the fans again. How did it feel?
It feels good to come back home. It's just like a homecoming to me. To see the fans, to touch them, to see the excitement that they have about the Vikings and just about me just signing the autograph. I'm down in Texas. The only thing I see is Cowboys everywhere. But when I'm ready to come back here and see some of this purple and this purple pride, it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling.
Now, we talked about the loyalty of the fans here, which is an incredible fan base, supportive. Can you elaborate a little bit on that and what it meant to you?
Well, the loyalty, like I said, I played with two teams before. I played with the Saints and I played with the Vikings. And like I said, the Saints have great fans, but the Viking fans, I tell you what, they are, they're very supportive, they're very loyal. And, the excitement that they have, whether you're winning or losing, they're still hanging out with you until things turn around. And that's one of the things I love about it.
Okay, now you had a great career here in Minnesota. And correct me if I'm wrong, 450 catches. 6,999 yards.
Don't say that. My kids make fun of me all the time. 6,999 yards.
Hey, it's 7,000 in my book.
Yeah, can you get one more yard? But yeah, it was a great career.
But that's a solid career. Yeah, it's definitely a solid career.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every minute of it, and I wouldn't want to play with it or do it on another team than the Vikings. It's like it's home. I enjoyed everything about it. Good old country boy from Cuffton, Georgia, being able to get out of the Georgia base, come up and experience the Great Lakes and the brutal winters, but in the snow. But it was great. It was great.
Right now, you're part of the famous 3D. A lot of the fans see how your chemistry was on the field. How was your chemistry off the field?
Well, we all had a great relationship. We hung out, played dominoes, played cards. Through the locker room, we had to travel together, on the planes and really just enjoy each other. So I think the relationship off the field is great. I think even now that we retired, me and Chris stay in touch. Every now and then I reach out to Randy and just say hello. So I think the relationship is great. I don't think we have a relationship for us where we dislike each other like a lot of people may. Other people, may be, but we had a great relationship.
You had 4 seasons of 1,000 receiving yards. That's pretty amazing for as far as the Vikings history goes. So, would you ever think about maybe even possibly coming back as a coach or getting back in the NFL at some level?
No. And the reason I said that, I have 2 young kids. They're not young. I have a 17-year-old son and a 15-year-old daughter. And I really try to put as much time in as possible with them. Getting into coaching, it requires a lot of time. A lot of time that I, just refuse to, give up for my kids and stuff like that to get them on the right track. Great profession, but I think it's just not for me. But I volunteer to coach at my son's high school game, my son's high school team. I think that's about as much coaching that I'm going to get into right now.
Okay. As far as being here, and we were here at Penn Fest, by the way, Uncommon Sports Cards, and I got to see a lot of the fans stop in today, and you got to watch a Vikings game too.
Yeah.
So
with the fans.
With the fans, and what does that mean to you?
Well, it's good. Just be right here, room with them. Like I say, it's just you're able to see them. You be on the field, you play football, you hear the fan, but to be in the room with them, to hear them cheer for the game, and you cheer for them for the same love that you have. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
What are your predictions for this year for the Vikings?
We're gonna make the playoff. I know we're starting off rough right now, and I want to tell the fans, don't get too, worried right now. I think the coach can go in and shake things up and really get the guys going. I think right now they probably want to have a team meeting of the captains and stuff. Okay, let's figure this thing out, get this thing on the right track. I think once they do that and really sink in what we need to do, I think we'll be all right. Like sometimes we get a little hot. I prefer them to be a little cold now and warm up and get hot in November and December and make their run, the playoff run. I think we'll be okay.
Right.
See, that's the same thing Baltimore did. They were just sputtering along, then they got hot November and December, they went on a run.
And that's it, is to finish strong.
Got to finish strong.
Exactly.
Gotta finish strong.
Well, I thank you for your time, Jake. Want to give one last shout out to Minnesota?
Hey, come on, fans, keep cheering for the Vikes. I know we're down 2. Don't worry about it. But other than that, though, we're gonna fight this thing back, and we're gonna get hot late, and we're gonna make a nice run.
All right, thank you.
Yep.